you came to me last November,
Yeah,
and you were scared of pretty much everything. You were
I
scared.
was I was scared of sunlight.
Yeah.
The main thing, I was scared of trees. I was scared of human beings, specifically Australians. I was literally scared of my own shadow. Yeah,
Mm.
I was scared to live. I was scared to even open my eyes. I would try to shut my eye, keep my eye closed so that I wouldn't have to see and feel anything. Which is why I would be on the bed most of the time.
And also, you were dealing with a lot of health anxiety and cardiophobia,
Yes.
weren't you?
Yes, I was. I lost my husband to heart attack. Then I had so many friends who passed away from heart issues or cardiac arrest. I saw live death in my office a couple of years back, and
Mm.
he died of a cardiac arrest. So yeah, a lot of exposures to heart issues or people dying of heart problems.
And how did that cardiophobia and health anxiety affect your life?
Uh, that was the main foundation for my anxiety. So any symptoms that started in my body, I would relate it to, having a heart attack at the end. Always, I would be checking my heart rate, and if my heart rate went a bit high, I would worry. If it went a bit low, I would start worrying.
And what sort of safety behaviors did you have?
Just being on the bed and sleeping.
So
Even if I could, even if I couldn't sleep, I would still try to close my eyes and sleep.
and how did it affect your ability to travel, your ability to live alone?
Severe, severe agoraphobia. Uh, wasn't able to move because when you walk or when you take two steps, your heart rate goes up. And because I was so focused on that, uh, wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to go to the shops to get food. I would send my kids or my parents. At that time, I had my parents. I was so dependent on my parents.
That you were living in your dream country.
I was living in my dream country, but at the same time, I just wanted to run away from there because I thought coming here was what triggered the whole thing. And I thought going back to where I came from would solve all the problems.
It's crazy. Honestly, the person you that I met is not here anymore. And
Yeah.
you tried a lot of things as well. You worked with a psychologist.
I
Had
worked
a coach tell you that you should make a
Uh,
rescue
my, my
movies.
my my first psychologist that I met here in I don't want to say places. Yeah. So the first
Yeah.
psychologist that I met, she said, run my hands through a bowl of rice, and I would feel better. uh, then she said, sorry, yeah. Then she said, put packs of ice here on the back of my neck. I would feel better. So these were the two options she gave, and then I was like, that's it. So this is after 6 sessions with her. Okay, on the 6th session, she tells me this. So I knew it wasn't working. Then I went to another lady and she said, you should have shakes. And she gave me three different shakes and she said, have these shakes and you will feel so much better. Um, yeah. And then she promised that she would be there. I could message her anytime. And she gave me this weird app. I don't know. Anyway, if I was in a bad state and I would message her, I would get a reply a week later. And then the third person was a guy. I thought because the first two were a lady, so I thought I'll try a guy. Uh, Again, that guy was like, "Oh, I love the way you talk. I love listening to you." And that's the only thing I got from him. He would listen to me, and I would yap away, and I wouldn't get any tips or tools on how to manage my anxiety. And that's when I went through Instagram and I found the Magic Man Magnus.
Thank you. I'll take it. So I remember when we spoke on I think it was on our first discovery call or first
Yeah,
conversation,
yeah,
you were super hesitant to join the
yeah,
program or to even entertain working with me because you had such bad experiences.
yeah.
What was it for you that allowed you to put aside all the bad experiences you had and take that leap of faith and come through?
It was the client testimonials that you used to put up.
Mm.
And so I would sit and listen to every testimonial. Whatever you put up, I would sit and listen. I would observe their eye reactions, their body, try to get some body language out of it.
Mm.
And I didn't believe it 100%, but I would say 20%, I did feel that there was some truth to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember I reached out to you and I said, you're the first and the last person that I'm going to try. And I told to myself, this is the last person that I'm going to try. If this doesn't work, I'm not going to do therapy anymore.
And it worked out okay, right?
Oh, it worked out amazing.
Okay, do you want to
My
talk about that?
my parents, my kids say, "Oh, Mama, you have changed. You've improved a lot."
What would you say is the biggest difference in your life?
Biggest difference is even when the feelings come or even if I'm anxious, I know it's not going to harm me. Yeah, and I'm able to function. I'm able to move. I'm able to do things. I
Mm,
still have days where I get up and I'm like, I can't do this today, but give a little push and I'm able to do it.
mm. And how has your life opened up? Like what are you able to do now
Ah,
that you wouldn't be able to do before?
Oh, like I said, I love the sunlight now. I I open the blinds when I wake up. I love the trees. I love the birds. I love the nature. I love Australians. I love Australian men. They're very handsome. Uh, uh, I love living, basically. It's
Mm.
so nice, and it's Australia is so green, and it's nice, and the birds are chirping, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, and you
And
are
I, yeah, and I'm able to like go to the mall, go shopping, and not go shopping and wanting to come back quick. No, I'm able to enjoy. I love shopping. I'm a person who loves shopping, so anxiety just crippled me. So now slowly I'm getting back to where I go to the shop, take my time, look at everything, spend 2, 3 hours and come back, and I'm satisfied. I'm happy.
mm. And also you've been able to go to Melbourne, right?
Yeah, I flew to Melbourne. That is when I was just starting to recover, so it wasn't that great.
Mm.
If you remember, my flight journey was bad, uh, but I still did it. I think I wanted to do it just to tell my body that, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
That
100%.
was one of the, I think that was one of a big breakthrough for me.
Yeah, 100%. And now you've obviously booked a flight to Dubai. You said
Why? Yeah,
you're going to come to Bali as well to
yeah,
meet me in the new
yeah,
year.
yeah.
So things are opening up, aren't they?
Things are, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to do a solo trip as well. So, which is something I don't know if even today maybe I don't think I could ever do a solo trip. I always needed somebody with me, even if it's my son or my daughter or somebody. So I want to do a solo trip just to break that cycle.
Just so you have the
Yeah,
evidence that you're capable of doing it.
yeah.
Love that. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Um, so yeah, how much would you say your anxiety's reduced from when we met?
Uh,
I think we can say that when we met, it was
from
probably a 9 or a 10.
Yeah. So when we met, I'm rating this on a regular basis, not on a one-off that happens here and there. From being anxious 100%, I have come down to 5%.
Mm. Wow.
I wouldn't mind saying even 0%, but I have
Yeah.
to keep it fair to myself.
Yeah.
5%.
That's incredible. And like you said, Kezi, even when you do have a spike in anxiety,
Yeah, yeah,
you're able to handle it a lot differently. You have a different response. And even when you have spiraled in the last few months, you're able to catch it and you're able to think
yeah,
logically and
yeah,
regulate out of it.
yeah, yeah. Even if I have sometimes when I spiral, that whole day will be bad, but again the next day I'm able to pick myself up and like I can do this.
Mm.
Whereas not the next day, it's not like before it repeats and then you go into an agoraphobia. No.
And I think it's important to recognize that there's nothing you can't do now.
Yeah.
Like genuinely now, name me something that you're not able to do if you wanted to do it.
Nothing. Yeah.
And this is coming from someone a year ago
Yeah.
who was scared of the lights, was scared to even get out of bed,
Yes.
was feeling
Yeah.
so much morning anxiety that you felt crippled.
Crippled.
You
Absolutely crippled.
you
Yeah.
were just struggling to function, and that now you're saying now you've said my baseline is 5% from 100,
Yeah.
and there's nothing I can't do, and I'm going traveling and doing things like
Yeah. Yeah. I actually the last two. I'm a perfume lover. But in the last, I would say, last 1.5 years, the minute I put perfume, I think the smell would trigger my anxiety.
Mm.
Off late, I'm slowly reintroducing perfume. So
Mm.
yeah, and I'm doing pretty well.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't expect to hear that. That's
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah, brilliant.